last week we were watching you and Ellenberger kind of have some banter back and forth on Twitter, and I think we were able to put together the pieces. He wanted you, but you wanted Hendricks. Is it that simple?
Well, it was the funny thing is that I was in communication with the UFC, with Dana, and also Joe. When they announced, the day they announced Robbie Lawler and Roy McDonald, it was a big PD meeting, and they were talking about their, the strict, in and out of competition deals, and then he announced that we're going to have Robbie Lawler and Roy McDonald fight. Mm-hmm. Right when he said that, I texted him. I said, all right, I don't give a hell when I'm supposed to be back. You need to make me and Johnny on that same night. I'm going to freaking go ape crap in rehab to get my blood back to seize this moment. Because I think it's important. Joe Silva's job is supposed to make contenders, right? Not to make champions, but to make contenders. Constantly match make was always an emerging contender. But what we've done is so many UFC Fight Pass countdown. So many damn UFC fights that people are scattered out. They're not in sync together.
Right.
They're injured. You know what I mean? So I said, hey, if you think about it, why wouldn't they would have had Matt Brown and Condon fight? Me and freaking Johny Hendricks fight. That way it's a natural evolution of who's fighting next. Robbie and Rory fight. The winner of me and Johnny gets the winner of that. The winner of Carlos and Matt Brown moves one step closer and they won't fight away. But just because it's such a crazy weight class and everybody want to see us fight each other, we're starting to see these fights like Thiago Alves and Carlos Condon didn't make a ton of sense. Even Matt Brown seemed to be the guy to fight to get a world title shot. I just thought that the sequence was off, and I said, hey, man, you need to shuffle the deck. I know you guys have done it before. Me and Johnny need to fight. We're 1-3. Champions fighting 2. This is a natural progression. So I thought they were going to make the fight happen. Dana told me that he was in. Joe said he was in. The UFC sounded like they were behind it. And it really was in Johnny's court. And you guys know Johnny. He's not scared to fight anybody. I'm not proclaiming that he's scared of me and he don't want this match. I'm a realist. I'm not going to just shoot out things that aren't factual. But why wouldn't I try to get underneath his skin a little bit and try to make this fight? Because I want to intercept I want to intercept where he's at. He's been a champion. He's been in the world title fight 3 times. I'm kind of sick of the trilogies, the rematches, and seeing the same guy fight for a world title. So I wanted to intercept his deal. So with all that said, in a nutshell, last week, they called me and said, Johnny said he wants to wait. I'm like, wait. I'm like, you get an option? When did we start getting those? You can just have an option to wait and watch the fight? Then they said, what about Ellenberger? So it wasn't never a formal offer to fight Ellenberger.
Okay.
Like, hey, this is the fight we want to make. They asked me as almost like, hey, man, I'm sorry. We freaking thought we were going to get this fight together, and this is like a peace offering. We can't get you Johnny, but what about Ellenberger? And I was like, and negative. Next. Why am I going to fight Ellenberger, who was on 3 losses, beat the guy that was on 3 losses? It was like the battle to stay relevant, and his next victory is not going to put him in position to fight for a world title. Now, he's a great fighter, but I can go and find somebody that's ranked 20th, 15th, 12th, 18th, 10th, that'll give me a great matchup and it'll look great for the fans. But these people aren't in a position that their next fight is going to secure them a world title fight, then I'm not fighting them. It don't make no sense.